Here's your sports rush for August 19, 2026. 6 stories. Let's go. Russell Westbrook is calling it a career. The 9-time All-Star announced his retirement Wednesday after 18 NBA seasons with 7 teams, breaking the news himself in a social media video narrated by actor Michael B. Jordan. Tributes poured in almost instantly. LeBron James called him one of the most legendary players ever to play, and former teammate Kevin Durant and stars like Donovan Mitchell and Trae Young all sent their respect. But not every reaction was warm. The Lakers' own tribute post for Westbrook drew sharp backlash from fans online. The NFL has suspended Falcons pass rusher James Pearce Jr. for the first 8 games of the season, the league announced, citing a violation of its personal conduct policy. The suspension stems from a February arrest in Miami, where Pearce was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and aggravated stalking following an alleged incident involving his ex-girlfriend, according to police records. In May, Pearce entered a pretrial intervention program. Prosecutors say the charges will be dropped if he stays out of legal trouble, passes drug tests, and stays away from the woman for 1 year, which matters because it means this case could resolve without ever going to trial. He's eligible to return November 2nd. Scottie Scheffler heads into the BMW Championship as the man to beat. He won the FedEx St. Jude Championship, earning 750 FedEx Cup points and the top spot in the standings. The tournament tees off Thursday at Bellerive Country Club outside St. Louis, hosting the event for the first time since 2008. Only the top 50 players in the FedEx Cup standings made the field, and only the top 30 survived to the season finale at East Lake. Scheffler is also the defending BMW Championship winner, after taking the title by 2 strokes last year, which is exactly why the rest of the field is chasing him again, not the other way around. Shedeur Sanders' preseason just hit a snag. The Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback suffered an oblique injury during practice, the team says, putting his status in question for Cleveland's second preseason game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Sanders became one of the most talked-about stories in the league after falling in last year's draft before landing with the Browns, and has been fighting for reps in a crowded quarterback room ever since. The team has not confirmed whether he'll be able to play this week, but the timing matters because every rep right now is being watched as part of that ongoing competition. The Angels pulled off one of the wildest finishes of the baseball season. Los Angeles was being no-hit into the 9th inning by Athletics pitcher JT Ginn, before Adam Frazier broke it up with a single to left center. 3 pitches later, Zach Neto sent a 2-run walk-off home run to center field, turning a no-hitter into a 2-1 Angels win in an instant. It's only the 3rd time since 1961 that a team has been no-hit into the 9th and still won on a walk-off homer, which is exactly the kind of finish that gets replayed for years. The boxing world is mourning Prichard Colón. The Puerto Rican fighter, who was undefeated in 16 professional fights, has died at 33, 11 years after suffering a severe brain injury in the ring. The WBC said Colón was struck with repeated illegal blows to the back of the head during a 2015 fight, causing a brain hemorrhage. He spent 221 days in a coma and remained in a vegetative state for the rest of his life, with the WBC saying he sustained irreversible neurological damage. But what makes his story resonate beyond boxing is how long the aftermath lasted compared to how short the fight itself was. He was at home with his family in Florida when he died. That's your sports rush for today. Subscribe so you never miss a day.